to another bright morning at the Dharwar retreat in Mukteshwar. Today we will bid goodbye to Mukteshwar and drive to Munsiyari, the land of Panchachullis.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, 19th June. Time 7:40 a.m. and we are leaving Dharwar retreat and we are going to Munsiyari. Munsiyari is 225 kilometers and it is expected to take about 7.5 hours. Kilometers from here is a town of Almora.
In Munsiyari, we will be staying in Hotel Milamin, which is a fantastic view of Panchachulli ranges.
We will turn left. Yes.
The straight road goes to Mauna, which is a charming hamlet with picturesque views.
Through a small picturesque village.
This is the village of Peora. We just crossed the village of Diari. This road will also take us to Kaurav and Jogeshwar Dham.
This is a beautiful drive through the mountains. Resort and cafe. We are going to cross that bridge. Nice little bridge coming up. The straight road goes to Nainital, which is 50 kilometers. Kathgodam 74 and Haldwani 79 kilometers. We are turning right. We get the highway from here. This is NH 109, which is coming from Haldwani.
Had we come from Nainital to Almora directly, we would have come by this road.
Almora is 13 kilometers from here. Nanda Devi 14, Kasar Devi 26. This place is called Chausali, small village. We are entering Almora district now. Almora town is coming up in about 7 kilometers. Mohan's sweet, lot of sweet shop. As we all know, Bal Mithai is the famous sweet. Let us buy some sweets here. We stopped at a roadside sweet shop, Mohan Sweets, to buy some Bal Mithai. It's the local sweet made of mawa. It's a dry kind of sweet. It's 360 rupees per kilo. Tastes good.
NH 109 goes through left of this fork and 309A to the right.
We'll go straight. Pithoragarh, Jageshwar. This is the junction. We turn left towards Almora.
We later realized that this was the wrong turn we took. Instead, we should have kept driving straight on NH 309A, bypassing Almora city.
We are going through Almora town now. This is small road, Almora. It's a Raghunath City Mall. Here is the sign, I love Almora, on the right. A lot of hotels and cafe and bookshop, medical shop.
We need to take right on Elarsha Road from next junction.
We had to turn left at the junction where we should have taken right because that road is not allowed after 8 a.m.
Elarsha Road is one way after 8 a.m. ये मॉल रोड में घुस के ही प्रॉब्लम हो गया. We should have stayed on 309A. Almora की तरफ नहीं मोड़ना चाहिए था.
Kasar Devi, Binsar, Chitai.
Upon seeking guidance from a local person, we have been told to stay on Mall Road and always take right in case of a bifurcation and to follow signs towards Chitai.
Binsar, Chitai,
Chitai, Sintal, Binsar, Kasar Devi. After 800 meters, we will merge onto NH309A. At that fork, that right road was going to NH309A. So we are taking the right road, which will take us to Pithoragarh, 113 kilometers from here. The left road going to Binsar, Kasar Devi, and we are taking the right road.
Finally, after lots of twists and turns, we have marched on to 309A.
Time now is 9:16 a.m. and 190 kilometers to Munsiyari.
This is the point from where we would take left on 309B towards Pithoragarh.
Dharchula, Lohaghat, Pithoragarh. Pithoragarh 115 is showing here.
On the right of this fork, you have 309A coming from Mukteshwar. Had we not taken left turn from 309A towards Almora, then we would have reached here. Even if we would have taken Elarsha Road, we would have marched to 309A and finally would have reached this fork. Decided to take a break after so much confusion.
So we stopped for about 15 minutes after Almora. We had breakfast at a roadside sort of parking spot, and we are starting again at 9:34 a.m. Almora Berinag road is what we will take after 11 kilometers, and this is Almora Barechina road. This is Chitai, Golu Devata Mandir Chitai. This place is famous for that temple, Golu Devata temple. One important thing here is there are a lot of monkeys around, so you cannot take your food out in the open. We are passing through a place called Petrol. We will turn left onto Berinag road. Berinag is 77 kilometers.
On the right, 309B goes to Jageshwar.
Berinag 67 and Binsar wildlife is 15 kilometers. So we are very close to Binsar. Binsar is another lovely place where you can have a 180-degree view of all the peaks. Nanda Devi, Trishul, Chokhamba, Hathi Barbat. पर्यटन नगरी धौलछीना में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है. This is Dholchina, quaint little town. कष्ट है तो खेद है. The road is bad at some places. That's why this signboard. But हमें कोई खेद नहीं है, because this drive is so scenic that you will forget the condition of the road. It's 10:56 a.m. 150 kilometers remaining to Munsiyari. We have come about 75 kilometers. This is Jamrari. कौन दिशा में लेके चला रे बटोहिया. ठहर ठहर ये सुहानी सी डगर जरा देखन दे देखन दे. कौन दिशा में लेके चला रे बटोहिया कौन. This is Seraghat, a big town. Seraghat bridge coming on our right. This is Sarayu river. Seraghat bridge over Sarayu river. I think we have crossed over to Pithoragarh district. This is Thana Berinag, Janpad Pithoragarh, Chowki Seraghat. Beautiful view of mountains.
You need to be very cautious at the bends as the car from other side may not see you and may be at a higher speed. Also, sometimes if the road is not that wide, you may need to stop for the other car to pass.
Ganai Gangoli. That's the name of the place. Berinag, another 21 kilometers.
That's Saryu River running along our right. And we can spot a bridge at a distance.
We'll cross the river on the right and go to the other side.
This is Bans Patang Bridge over Saryu River. Here is a signboard telling इस क्षेत्र में mobile connectivity नहीं है, just after crossing the bridge. But so far we are getting geo connection, albeit the signal is quite weak.
The scenery is excellent. After about 9 kilometers, we are marching on to NH 309A, and Berinag is 6 kilometers from that junction. We're just about to merge on to NH 309A. We are turning left onto NH 309A.
This place is Rayagar.
So after 13 kilometers, we get Bageshwar Didihar road. We just had our car stopped by a policeman. He asked us where we were coming from and where we are going to, how many people are there in the car and all, and then let us go. This is Berinag.
Driving through the town of Berinag, we thought about stopping for lunch here, but in order to avoid traffic, we decided to move on.
In Berinag, we are stopping at an HP petrol pump. It's a fairly big petrol pump. We took fuel at the HP petrol pump right after Berinag, and there's washroom facility there. From here, we are expecting to find a restaurant, a good restaurant, after 7 kilometers, as informed by the petrol pump wala. Chakori 3, Thal 22. Yeah, we have to turn right towards Thal and Didihar and Munsiyari. The Udyari Bend, यही खाने का जगह है.
And here we can see a restaurant, Pahari Rasoi, in Udyari Bend.
Nice place, Pahari Rasoi.
We have stopped here for lunch at Pahari Rasoi. Both service and food quality is quite good.
Okay, 1:44 p.m. We had stopped at this restaurant, Pahari Rasoi, and had fantastic mutton thali with Pahari mutton. The owner of the hotel, he knows owner of Milamin also. He said, "Unki mama ji." So everybody is related. I guess people here go to either Chakori or Munsiyari. This gentleman asked me, "Are you going to Chakori or Munsiyari?" I said, "Munsiyari." Through the forest is the most beautiful part. Thal starts from here.
We are still driving through lush green forest.
We are looking for a place to have some coffee. This is a good place. Okay, we'll have coffee here. It's 2:28 p.m. We had stopped for a coffee break. We are starting again. It's 73 kilometers to Milaming. There is no signal here. See, Munsiyari right 75 kilometers, Titihat 28 kilometers, Thal 3 kilometers. So anyway, we have to take the right turn. This is the right turn. Here we go. So this here is Thal. Usually there's traffic on this road. Hopefully we will not have too much traffic at this hour. Left, Ramganga river is flowing and we'll cross the bridge over Ramganga. This is the same river that runs through Corbett National Park. This is Ramganga bridge. And we will turn left.
Thal has few good eateries where you can have your lunch.
The town of Thal. We are going through the town. Very narrow road. Okay. So the right road will take us to Pithoragarh and Dharchula and Pangu. And the left one goes to Munsiyari. Ramganga river still flowing along with us. We are passing through a beautiful village. 59 kilometers to Milaming. Now the river is fully visible. This is a dangerous area, prone to landslides. You can see that numerous landslides have happened at this area. Another landslide prone area. Even now, small stones are falling. Entire zone is landslide prone area. This is the village of Teja in Pithoragarh district. It's 3:26 p.m. Suddenly clouds have appeared in the sky, so the sky is overcast.
Yeah.
We are stopping here for a break now. These are sheep and goats grazing and munching as shepherds guide them through the road. This entire area is landslide prone.
Chances are more when there is rain. Picturesque bridge.
From here we need to take a right for Munsiyari and Birthi Falls.
Just now light drizzle has started. It's 3:35 p.m. We are passing through the village of Piti. Kilometers before Munsiyari, we have the sun coming out, and we are passing through the village of Fulli. Strange name for a village. Birthi Falls. We can see Birthi Falls. We can see it from here. It looks lovely. Birthi Falls.
Birthi Falls has a height of around 400 feet.
And the rain has started. Sky clearing a bit after the first spell of shower. Loose rocks and boulders keep falling. This is another landslide area. The ascent to Munsiyari starts now. Last 18 kilometers. Series of hairpin bends, and this is the first one. And the rain has started again.
This is Ratapani.
BRO office on the left. The rain lashing against the windscreen. There's a nature trail, Thamrikund Nature Trail. That trail starts here. Munsiyari is a starting place for many treks. Khalia top. So I guess this is the Khalia Dwar. So the trek starts from here. The trek to Khalia top or Khalia top. 6 kilometers from Milamin. We are entering the outskirts of Munsiyari. Milamin is 1.8 kilometers from here. But other homestays are visible from here only. There is a Milam glacier from which the name of the hotel comes from. Here is the first signboard of Milamin. I think there it is. Yeah, that is the gate. So we have reached Milamin at 8 minutes past 5. Total 220 kilometers from Mukteshwar. 7.5 is the fuel efficiency. Milamin, our car, and room 123 on the first floor. Washroom, and this is inside of the room. Balcony.
It's raining very heavily now. Otherwise, we could have got a good view of Panchachuli peaks from here. It's unlikely that rain will stop soon, and it's already 5:30. So we decided to spend rest of the day enjoying rain from balcony, hoping for a grand view of Panchachuli tomorrow.